Welcome everyone. Hope all of you are doing great. And welcome to the Insight-led engagement with Mo Engage Analytics. Today we are going to discuss what all different insights are, how the insights are generated, and how they can help us, the growth teams, in driving the engagement better. So today we will be looking at the goals of the various different growth teams, how they achieve it. We will also look at how we can generate the insights using behavior analysis, using funnel analysis. And today also we have one of our customer. He'll be speaking about their journey, how they use Mo Engage's insight engagement to drive their engagements on their platform. Before we move forward, I wanted to understand from all of you what all different goals and different KPIs that you guys are driving at your different organization. You can write the different goals that you're driving in the chat box as well. So probably some of us are driving the revenue, some of us are driving the customer acquisition. I would want to understand what all things you think. Okay, you drive operations for it. So what all different metrics is a KPI that you look at? So Chandan drives engagement, Ankan drive paid subscription, Rohit drive revenue and engagement, Vijay into customer acquisition, retention, Sandeep is into conversion, Pradeep is Preeti is into revenue, Ajit is into acquisition and engagement. Sandeep is into ROAS. I'm not sure what exactly the full form of this. Retention. Okay, Sailesh is into CDP. So all of the growth team members, there are multiple different goals that we look at, or the multiple different KPI that we look at. Some of us look at the increasing the revenue from our customers. Some of us look at the driving the stickiness, how well we can make our platform so customers stay long and long. Some of us are looking to the customer acquisition, multiple different ways to acquire new customers. And at the end, all of us are driving towards that whatever customer that we have already acquired, how we can drive their lifetime value. Because once we have already spent money on acquiring one customer, if the customer is doing repeat transaction with us, we can probably have a lot better customer lifetime value. Now, all of these different goals can be added into one umbrella, where all of us, all the growth team members, are looking to have an amazing experience for their customers. So all of us are driving experience for our customer. So we would want to discuss about a persona here, which is Sam, and growth teams across various different platforms is actually looking to want Sam to have a really awesome experience with their product or platform. So we would want to look what exactly Sam do if he visits a particular platform. Let's say he's visiting an e-commerce platform, he visits a particular website, he checks out multiple different products, he probably like them, does not like them, and then he drops off. Similar thing can be said about an fintech platform where he installed the app, he browsed through multiple different policies or loans, but he does not like any of them and drops off. Then what a growth team member, what generally we do, we target that customer again. So we have an average user's life cycle, and we have multiple different life cycle campaigns which are predefined, which can be dated from a 0 day to 12 weeks. And we try to fit Sam into that average user's journey. A lot of the time, we also run business-led promotions where we have goals from business. Okay, we need to achieve higher targets. So we send some promotions like deliveries free or some percentage off is there, or probably some new arrivals which is coming to the platform. Also, sometimes we are also sending these one-time conversion campaigns where, okay, click on this particular button or click on the flywheel, you'll get this much bonus or this much benefits. All those things we try to get that particular, get Sam into his particular buying journey or to have a good experience. But when we are doing all those things, all of our analysis are hypothesis driven. We are not digging into a lot of data. Some hypotheses we have and we try to directly test on Sam. A lot of the time they are based on our trial and error that we'll send X kind of campaign or Y kind of messaging. But is that working or not working? That we directly test on the user, which is Sam. And a lot of the time, the campaigns that we are sending, the customers are unaware of. Probably he's having a journey of buying shoes, but we are sending in an iPhone notification. Probably it is not relevant for him. So what it leads to for Sam as a customer, a lot of irrelevant notification we are sending, we are not sending at the right time. Sometimes there are too many messages because too many campaigns are floating around. And then Sam is confused. What exactly this particular brand trying me to do? I came here to purchase a shoe, but they are sending me a notification about a different category altogether. And why does this happen? Even still today, why does this happen? Because a lot of the times, a lot of the marketer, a lot of the product managers just look at the one-way communication. That, okay, some data I have about Sam's and his activity, and based on that activity, I'm just going to send him a notification. A lot of the times we are not analyzing what Sam is into, what his interests are, what his purchase patterns looks like, what he's expecting from our platform, and what he's into. All these analysis, probably we are not doing that. So, and here, what we want all of the growth team to do is to understand the customer really well, be really customer centric, get obsessed with the customer, what he likes, what he doesn't like. Probably in this case, Sam liked more shoes. And probably he does not like other category at this point in time. Probably he can buy it tomorrow, but not now. He probably like exploring new launches. Probably he whatever new launches you give, he's interested in that, and probably he click on that notification. Do we really know at what time Sam would want to receive the notification, or probably email? Do we also know that if Sam is a price sensitive customer, how well or how not well he'll respond to our communication? So all of this we would want to drive the more customer centric approach using insight-led engagement, where we analyze each and every data point, generate multiple actionable insights using analyze and segment, feed those insights to the engagement, where you can target the user using email, push, SMS, WhatsApp, and various multiple other channels, and then optimize. Not only optimize on the content, on the channel, but also on the time. So the best time, best channel, best content can be sent to the SAM. So this particular flywheel, where we have a continuous improvement on the insights, on the engagement, on the optimize, that is what we are looking to analyze today. So today we are looking at how exactly we can generate better analysis and then use that into the engagement as well. So we'll right away jump into one of our most used product, which is the behavior analysis. Behavior analysis is the most powerful tool where you can analyze the user's behavior, what exactly users are doing onto the platform, what they are not doing, what they're liking are, and what they do not like, what all things they explore to the platform, and what all things they don't. It also gives you a lot of cuts that where the users are coming from, where it is acquired from, which platform it is using, what app version it is in. So all the analysis, all the data slicing and dicing is available with behavior. A few on the top questions that we can answer with behavior is that what is the DAU, MAU, revenue, and order per user are coming. You can also analyze how various different segments are performing onto your platform, how much revenue are making from each and every different segments. You can compare them side by side. You can also know that who are your most valuable customers are, how many times they are interacting with your notifications, how many times they are placing the orders. And you can also know what is the revenue that you're making from various different channels that you're spending on. Probably you're spending some money on Facebook, you're spending some money on Google, and what is the actually revenue you're getting out of that spend. So all these analysis, you can directly get it from the behavior. So enough on the PPT, I will straight away jump into the tool. So this is how MoEngage key metrics look like. All the basic metrics are available over here. DAU, MAU, revenue, new users, all these things are by default available. But if you want to go a little deeper, you can come here into behavior analysis. You can select an event and you can analyze the total events per user, how many total events are being done on a specific date, unique users, and you can also analyze the total events per user as well. So all these analysis you can perform very easily. It's I would say, a piece of a cake. You can know multiple different chart type as well. You can do line chart, you can do area charts, you can do a bar chart or a column chart. You can run all the analysis over here. You can do a pie chart as well. Not only that, you can compare multiple different events. Let's say I would want to compare app site open with, let's say, notification received, Android. or I also would want to compare if the order successful. So all these comparison across the event per user, or total events can be done over here. Yeah, we are just looking at total events.
Sorry, Anand, we're not able to see the dashboard.
Okay, I'm really sorry if I'm. How do I? Okay, we are here. I'm sharing the entire screen though. Stop share. Next one. Can you see it now?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I'm really sorry, guys. So what I was explaining, that you can select any of the events over here, do the analysis on the, you can see the line chart, you can see the bar charts, you can see the area charts, and you can see the visualization in any manner that you would want. Yeah, you can customize the visualization as well as per your need. You can compare the various different events as well right up front. Not only that, you can also filter, you can filter the events into the detail as well. Let's say you would want to analyze the events which are coming from a specific platform. So you want to analyze events which are coming from Android or coming from a specific, let's say, app version. Now you can filter and get a deeper analysis for the behavior analysis as well. So all this very easy, all this very much possible. There's nothing I would say till now, whatever analysis we are generating is very basic. There's nothing great, nothing fun in that. What now we are going to explore is much deeper analysis. So all the multiple different event, not only you can analyze for all of the users, sorry, not only you can analyze for all of the user, but you can customize this analysis for each and every individual. You can filter out the user based on their behavior, based on their user property, based on the user affinity, based on the custom segment. So you can pinpoint a user segment, or you can pinpoint a user for their analysis as well. So I'm right now analyzing the users who have opened the app at least one time in the last 3 days. And for them, I'm analyzing the app site open. So here, what you will see that we are analyzing the users who have opened the app in last 3 days. So you see a jump over here, where because we are analyzing the users who have opened the app in last 3 days, and hence the data reflects accordingly. On top of that, we can do a lot of aggregations. So we can also know what is the unique sessions. So unique sessions are the important session where my conversion may have happened. So in one session, if I'm doing multiple conversion, I would want to count that interaction as one interaction. So as a marketer, as a product manager, we would want to know in how many interaction the conversion is happening. So we can directly know from here as well, where we select the conversion event and total unique session. So these are the sessions where conversion are happening, and probably we will be driving up these sessions as we go forward. Yeah, I'm actually analyzing the last 3 days user, and hence it is coming like that. I'll switch back to all users. So these are the sessions where the conversions are happening. Not only that, we can also do the aggregation. It's a very simple thing where you can know the revenue. You can do any of the mathematical operation of aggregation, min, max, average, median. You can know the percentile user as well. So we'll do the sum of price. So here we will be knowing the average revenue, somewhere around 18 million, 19 million. On an average, we are having 17.8 million as a revenue. And what is the up and down, we can directly know from this particular chart. Again, we can do multiple different operation, which is aggregation distribution. Not only we can aggregate this information, but also we can have a distribution. So I can know how much one user is spending, how much second user is spending, and what is my 100th percentile user is spending onto the platform. So if you see here, I think top 10, like bottom 10% are spending somewhere around $40. 50th percentile users are spending somewhere around $1,100, and the 90th percentile users is spending somewhere around $34,000. So all of your users in the last 7 days, whatever they have spent on the platform is accumulated over here, and all of the users are represented in one single line. You can see that this can also be replicated for OTT platform, where how much content, how much time they're spending, or how much content they're watching. So this is not only for all users, but you can split this information based on any of the attribute. Let's say I would want to split this information I'll take an easier example, which is last known country. So where in which country users are spending right now. So it will give me the distribution across all of the country which are available. Yeah. So I think somewhere it is India, somewhere it is empty. So depending upon the data, we will have these information. So this is the aggregation distribution as well. Now we have something called total events per user. And this is very, very important in case if I'm analyzing events, which is notification received Android, how many notification people are receiving, and how many notification users are clicking. So click Android. Now I'm writing the distribution where how many users are interacting with how many notification at a time. So when we look at here, I think notification, very few users. I'll just look at the notification received Android. I think top 11% users, like bottom 11% users are receiving only one notification. 50th percentile users are receiving somewhere around 8 notification. 90th percentile of the user receiving somewhere around 15 notification. These are the notifications which are being sent. But look at how many are actually clicking. Top 88% users are just clicking on one notification. Few of them are like some 4 or 5% are clicking on two notification. 2-3% are clicking on three notification. So you can directly see here that how people are interacting with the communication that you send, and how probably obviously by looking at this chart, you can know that you can optimize your communication because people are, by looking at this chart, people are not clicking on them. We can be more creative over sending our communication. Yep. And last but not the least, which is aggregation distribution. It is an aggregation attribute aggregation per user. And this is more, I would say this is a lot more in depth. I'll explain it how. So we have an order, or probably we have an OTT platform where we get the time spent of the user. We aggregate the time spent. In this case, we aggregate the price. But after aggregation, also we are doing second level of aggregation, where you know what is the maximum amount spent by that user on any specific day. So I sum up the value across all of the user, and on that day, I would choose the max user. So there is one of the user who spent somewhere around 344,000 on that specific day. Similarly, you can know min, max, and everything. So this is the level of behavior analysis that MoEngage provides. And you have a lot of different visualization options. You can download the chart, and also you can pin this report to the dashboard, so you don't have to come back again and again and generate the same reports. All of them will be available in the dashboard format here. Now going back to our webinar, the second thing we wanted to discuss about is the funnel analysis. Now, funnel analysis is a very, very standard tool that most of the marketers use for their campaign analysis, and most of the product managers use for their product analysis as well. That how a user is coming to their product, how they're interacting with the different product pages, product viewed pages, or add to cart pages, how they are doing that. And then at the end, the conversion. Similarly, marketer also analyze that how many people are I'm sending campaigns to, how many of them are clicking on it, how many of them are actually going to the product and purchasing it. So these are the different funnels that we look to optimize. Now here, a lot of different answers we can provide using funnel analysis, insight that we can provide. So you can perfect your onboarding funnel. You can provide as the primary steps of, you can provide as the primary steps of the funnel, and then you can see how exactly your funnel is performing. Where all places that you can optimize. If the drop is too high or too low, like if the drop is too high, probably you need to do some necessary actions over there. We can also provide the conversion across different geographic custom segments, not only geographic custom segment, but any of the custom segment, we can provide you the funnel analysis. You can compare various custom segments and see how they are performing with respect to each other. These custom segment can be based on geographic, based on their product history, or based on what they are interested in. We can also look at in deeper that how much time users are taking to convert, how much time it is taking from step 1 to step 2 and step 2 to step 3. Is it taking too much time? Is there a friction available between two steps? If there is a friction available, how we can improve that. And this is all the insight that Abhishek is also going to speak about in the customer story. We can also know that how much we are spending on various different sources, and those different sources, what is the conversion we are getting. If we are spending X amount on email, what is the conversion we are getting from email? If we are spending Y amount on push or some any other medium, how much conversion we are getting from that, and then we can optimize as well. Now, going further, we'll directly jump into the product and see how exactly it works. We can click on the behavior analysis here and go to the funnels. A normal product funnel, how it looks, user open the app, probably he do multiple different analysis, and he do a order successful, probably places the order. And this is the funnel we look at. Normally, everyone looks a normal user funnel, but yeah, that is I would say, too basic these days, where 41,000 user came in and out of that 11,000 converted. But now product managers and marketers would want to analyze each and every instances when users are coming to the platform. To enable that, we have funnel all occurrences, where you analyze each and every time user is coming to the platform and then analyzing that occurrence. So here we know those 41,000 users came 148,000 times onto the platform and then converted 33,000 times. So this is the number that each and everyone are looking at these days. Similar to behavior analysis, we can apply any of the filters into this. You can add multiple different filters over here. Not only that, you can have multiple different OR events where, let's say here today we have notification received event, but it is only for Android. But if I want to combine this with iOS, then I can combine this information with iOS and then see after receiving the notification on both of the platform, how many users are converting or how many times they are converting. So this information is readily available with us here at MoEngage Funnel Analysis. So 333,000 times they have received the notification, and then 50,000 times they're converted. Yeah. Similar to behavior analysis, you can also analyze this for any user, any group of user as well. We also have something very interesting, which is a negative step. Generally, when user comes to the platform, and if he sees a particular promotion which is running on the platform and then he's converting, probably we would want to remove the users who are who have seen that platform or that particular step came in between. If you want to remove that step, you can click on the exclude user, and then you will exclude those events from that particular step. So it acts like a negative step in the funnel where user have done 1, not 2, and then done 3. It is very necessary if you're having some promotion running on the website or the app, and that you don't want to count and or do the attribution. Another thing that we are looking at is the time to convert, that how much time users are taking from step 1 to step 2. Not only that, we can, similar to behavior analysis, here also we can see the entire distribution, that how many users are converting when. So if you say top 10% of the users are converting within 1 minute, 24 seconds, 50 percentiles of the user convert within 11 minutes, 90% of the users convert within 1 hour after receiving the notification, and like there are few of the users probably they convert within 16 hours or 17 hours. So most of your users, with this analysis, we can say that most of your users convert within 2 hours after receiving the notification. The users who are converting in this particular time. Similarly, not only we can know about unique user, but we can also know about their unique all the occurrences. If they are converting 3 times, we'll count all the occurrences here as well. We can also know where the users are coming from. We can also split the steps based on platform or any of the other probably day of the week as well. Let's say I would want to know, let me convert this to unique user. I would want to know which particular day my funnel converts the highest. So I can just split by based on day of the week, and I would know on this specific day, people convert the most. So I'm analyzing here weekday, probably Thursday, which is giving me 18% conversion, Saturday is 15, and then Sunday somewhere around 16. You can split the funnel analysis based on any of the attribute that we have given over here. The attributes can be event attribute, or the attributes can be the user attribute as well. You can select multiple option over here. You can select up to 5 or 10 attributes here and run the analysis on top of that. A lot of the time, we also receive requests from our marketers that that is all the fun analysis fine, but we want to count all of our campaign and user as one combination. So we would want to count one user per campaign. So I, as a user, if I'm analyzing these users for last 7 days, I'll be counting them only once if I'm analyzing the unique user, but I want to count user one per campaign. In that scenario, I just have to hold the attribute constant where we create campaign and user as one combination, and we'll be analyzing across all of the campaign. We'll be analyzing the conversion. So here we are making a funnel for each user and campaign combination, and we are saying that 36,000 times users have received different campaigns, and out of those 36,000 times, users have converted almost 8.5 K times. Not only that, any chart that you've seen, you can directly click over here, create a custom segment. You can name the custom segment as, let's say, test, and you can save the segment. Or you can directly create a campaign as well, where you select a specific channel of your choice. You select the delivery type, one-time periodic, and you click next. You will be directly redirecting with this particular segment to your campaign, and you're directly, whatever insights that you're generating over here, you can directly target those users using the choice of your campaign. So the insights are generated here, and you directly engage them using the channels that we have listed here. Or you can save a segment and directly use any other third-party channel as well. You can use Facebook ads or Google ads as well. Now, coming back, I would want to discuss few of our customer stories where how they are using insight-led engagement and increasing their engagement, or also increasing their revenue. So Vedantu is one of the online tutoring platform. They are using MoEngage to generate advanced analytics and also the deeper insights. What the problem they were facing, that 90% of the user were not completing the transaction. So the challenges that they were facing, that they did not have full data availability. They were not having all of the data. They figured out this using MoEngage analytics, that for some of the user, the data is not coming. The data tracking was not available. They figured out, okay, so if the users we are not getting data, the technical issues. They corrected the technical issue and then started analyzing the entire data. They figure out that, okay, some of the users actually are coming into the platform, but they are dropping off. And the point they are dropping out after they view the product, they don't add to cart. So Vedantu started targeting those users on WhatsApp campaign. They started sending the personalized notifications on WhatsApp, also personalizing the particular product they are looking at. So what actually leads to 44% growth in their top line business, as they have figured out the right tracking for their product. They've also improved 25% in their overall push notification delivery rates, just because of the right tracking. So yeah, the insights delivered right over here, and we have seen the business growth. Another example I would want to talk about is Adda. It is another edtech platform. These are one of the most data-centric guys that I've seen. I've personally worked with them on many of the different analysis. They analyze a lot of data, a lot of Excel sheet, a lot of SQL query writing. And after that, they are driving the customer engagement. They are using that insight into driving the engagement. One of their prominent use cases, when users are dropping off, they would want to send those users, the users who are dropping off, they would want to send those users information to their call centers. So call centers users can call them and then probably give them some offers or communicate with them and try and make them to convert. So all these heavy lifting they were doing, a lot of the time, this heavy lifting take a lot of time. And if you're not doing this analysis in real time, the users who have dropped off, probably the time has passed too much. And even if you give the call after 1 or 2 hours, it does not make sense for the user to convert. So what MoEngage has done is MoEngage has provided real-time analytics to Adda. And also we have automated a lot of insight generation and insight delivery for the team. So now they analyze all of their analysis. Almost 90% of the analysis now it is automated. Now they have created custom dashboards for it. So they don't have to run the analysis by themselves. They just go to the dashboard and see, okay, real time, what is the numbers are performing, if the numbers are going up or down. And also we have saved 72% time in their manual work. So this is how an automated insight-led engagement tool can help multiple different campaign teams in achieving their goal. We'll take the questions from here. So we have both. I think there's some question which is already answered, but I'll take them again. Cesar has asked, what is the analytics solution that you are using and fully in-house or whitelisted product? This is the fully in-house product that we have built. And in behavior analysis, we provide more than 6,600 combinations of the product. The data is almost real time. Some places you'll see the data in almost seconds, and some of the places you probably see the data in 10-15 minutes. All charts are available in our in the tool as well.
Right.
Yeah. We have one more question here, open, which is, event related data is captured by MoonGage, or do you integrate with GA kind of too? We do have an SDK where we can get the data. We also integrate with segment.io. We are also integrating with mParticle where we can get data from. So we have SDK, and we also have direct tie with the CDPs where you can just, within one simple click, you can send the data. GA, probably GA would be competitor in this regard, so we may not be able to get data from GA. Yeah. Vijay has another question. How did we come up with the conclusion about designing widget and discoverability? So Abhishek, this is for you. How did you conclude about designing the widget?
Okay, so as I mentioned, designing the widget was a kind of a product lead growth feature. Okay, but let me give you the insight. So initially, when we got this insight, we also have this conclusion. Like we might be not be like placing positioning our product or marketing it very well, right? But again, from MoonGage, so from MoonGage data only, like the ads we run, we came along, like like we are getting good number of clicks, like people are coming, but they were not moving to the PDB page, right? So here we thought that why not bring this page very closer to the to the main product, and that's how where we came along building the widgets instead of spending more on marketing and all. So yeah.
Yeah. So Sandeep has another question. Do you need data scientists to drive inside? No, it is everything is driven by the tools automated.
Yeah. So, right. And I'm here. One thing I would like to add, like being as a MoEngage user, like although we have a dedicated data science team at our place, but the MoEngage dashboards, like they are one of the best thing for us. Like you can easily build funnel and like made your dashboard, and these are updated on real time basis. So yeah, that is a big lifesaver for us.
Yeah, thanks, Abhishek. A few of the questions that I have in the chat, I'll answer them. How it is different from Google Analytics? Probably, I would say Google Analytics does sample your data. We do not, and we do provide a lot of event-based and user-based analysis. I would let the comparison left up to you guys. Is there a specific name of the product that you showed the demo? We are just calling it at MoEngage. Everything comes under MoEngage. If you're looking to buy, probably you can look for MoEngage Analytics. You can talk to the sales and just get MoEngage Analytics if you're looking at it. What is the cost incurred for your different product, or do you provide packages with multiple products? We do provide packages with multiple products if you're interested. Yeah, generally we are selling it as an insight-led engagement. We don't think that analytics and engagement should be a different product. It should be a seamless product, but it is up to you how you would want to use it. Any more question? I think Q&A, I have one more question. Can you elaborate briefly on target segment identification? Target segment identification at MoEngage can be done in multiple different ways. We have a segment, we have segmentation product, or some people call it as an audience product, where you can filter user based on user attribute, event attribute. You can filter based on user's affinity towards a specific product, item, or a service. And then you can create that particular segment and then take that forward. You can directly create the segment and take that into the campaign, create a campaign from that, or you can go to the analytics. As we have been showing today, you can go to multiple different charts, analyze the user, just click on the charts, create a segment and directly analyze. We do provide geolocation and mobile number. Geolocation, we get it from the IP. Mobile number, we do not get that information. So client would have to send this information to us. What is the difference between segment.io and MoEngage? Segment.io is a CDP where it just send your data to multiple different platforms, and segment.io can send data to MoEngage as well. So MoEngage becomes a destination for segment.io. So MoEngage is a, you can say, inside-led engagement tool, and segment is a CDP tool. I think open questions is also answered. Any other questions, guys, that we can take now? Okay, I think that's it. Okay, thanks everyone. I think that's all the question that you have